Can non-U.S. citizens receive Social Security spousal benefits? Have you ever wondered if non-U.S. citizens can access Social Security spousal benefits? This is a common question, especially for couples where one partner is not a U.S. citizen. Let's break down the details to clarify this topic. Yes, non-U.S. citizens can receive Social Security spousal benefits, but there are specific conditions that must be met. First, the U.S. citizen spouse needs to have worked and contributed to Social Security for at least 10 years. This means earning 40 work credits during their working life. Next, the couple must have been married for a minimum of 9 months. There are exceptions to this rule, particularly if the U.S. citizen spouse dies while serving in the military. The non-U.S. citizen spouse must also be at least 62 years old to qualify for benefits. However, there are exceptions for those who are caregivers for a child under 16 or for a disabled child. Importantly, the U.S. citizen spouse must already be receiving Social Security retirement or disability benefits for the non-U.S. citizen spouse to claim spousal benefits. Now, let's talk about residency and citizenship considerations. If the non-U.S. spouse lives in the United States, they can receive spousal benefits as long as they meet the age, marriage, and legal presence requirements. For non-U.S. spouses living abroad, they may still qualify for benefits if they have lived in the U.S. for at least 5 years as a married couple, even if those years were not consecutive. If the non-U.S. spouse resides in a country that has a Social Security Totalization Agreement with the United States, they can receive benefits without needing to return to the U.S. These agreements help prevent double taxation and clarify eligibility. Countries like Australia, Canada, France, Germany, Japan, South Korea, and the United Kingdom have such agreements. On the other hand, if the non-U.S. spouse lives in a country without these agreements, their benefits may be suspended after 6 months outside the U.S. Additionally, payments are permanently suspended if the non-U.S. spouse resides in Cuba or North Korea. If the non-U.S. spouse has their own work history in the United States, they can claim their own Social Security benefits. They will receive the higher amount between their own benefit and the spousal benefit. Divorced foreign spouses can also qualify for spousal benefits if they were married for at least 10 years, meet the residency rules, and have not remarried before the age of 60. For U.S. citizens planning retirement with non-U.S. citizen spouses, it is essential to verify the spouse's country of residence and citizenship. Establishing at least 5 years of U.S. residency as a married couple can help secure spousal benefits, even if the spouse lives abroad. Being aware of totalization agreements can assist retirees living internationally in ensuring continuous benefits. Planning the timing of benefit claims can also maximize spousal benefits, especially when coordinating with the primary Social Security recipient's retirement date. Understanding these rules is vital for retirement, planning to maximize benefits and avoid interruptions.